All right.
I have a dream of a better tropico, a dream to build paradise on earth, a grand tropico full of hundreds of happy people, a wealthy tropico with factories, ample work, and an honest wage for everyone, a tropico with monuments that breach the clouds
Yeah,
and will
yeah, yeah.
withstand the test of time,
Hello, survey.
a tropico without crime and war. One
I
great
see you were
nation,
typing in chat
an
earlier.
envy of the East and
Except I didn't
West.
see it at the time
I
because
have
I
a
was booted over in
dream,
Linux at the time.
and the time has come to make it a
And
reality.
Twitch is really weird about chat. Like, really weird. I wasn't even on this computer. And yet, one random chat message from like 40 minutes ago shows up. But anything before or after that doesn't. Like, okay. Not sure how it handles that sometimes. Anyway, he's got a big dream for a wonderful tropico, yada yada yada. Who cares? Let's go. All
You've
right.
dealt with all your enemies, Presidente. Time to put your grand plans in action and
So we start with 20,000 and 50 people. Fairly typical, all things considered. Oh, this uses the weird hotkeys, doesn't it? Okay. We do have quite a bit of beach, including a little bit over here. Oh, hopefully it doesn't force tourism on me, but if it does, then I guess we can use this area for that purpose. Assuming it doesn't have any particularly valuable resources. Okay, plenty of places to grow corn, of course. Alas, it looks like there's really no good places to grow bananas. Oh, maybe a little tiny bit right there. So I guess our banana republic will end the game bananaless. Okay, coffee. Sort of over here. Maybe over here, but not too great. Tobacco. Really kind of mediocre. Not much in the way of great options for that. Sugar is even worse, except over here where it's actually amazing. Or over here where it's okay, I guess. Alright, so I think coffee or tobacco. Tobacco's an option, for sure. Coffee is also an option. If I do coffee, I'd want to do back in here as much as possible. Wait. How about corn up here? Okay, corn's actually terrible in this area. So that precludes the idea of putting a combined farm back in there. How's coffee over here? Okay, actually, that's pretty close to max, if not actually max. It's hard to tell different shades of green. Like, very green is pretty similar to almost very green. But if you do coffee and corn back in here, that should be pretty reasonable as far as farms go. Okay. Now, the question is, I think we'll do a curve here. And then we'll go like that. And if I want to do anything down this way, I can just branch off and go down here. Okay, and then as far as roads out of here go, we'll do a nice straight one to there. And like that. All right. Pretty reasonable. Okay, and then we put a garage in. I'm going to put one down here at the end to start. Boom. And then we will take a plantation, set to grow coffee, and squish that right up against. Right like so. Let's do 3 of these for now. Okay, if I wanted to do a cannery right away, that would be way too much money, so we won't do that. Instead, we'll just go hard on coffee plantations and farms. Okay, corn farm. We'll do 3 plantations, and then we'll do 2 corn farms, and we'll do another garage. This is more garages than I normally put out here, but I'm planning to have a quite large farming setup eventually. Okay. And then I don't really want to put my city down here. Okay, I'm kind of torn. On one hand, if I put my city... Okay, let's do multiple cities, actually. We'll put the main city... Or... I guess we'll pass for a main city. Over here. I'm going to delete all this stuff, because I don't trust them to have laid their roads straight. Okay, let's do a road straight across here. The easiest way I've found to get a perfectly straight road in this game is to lay as short of a road as possible. Because then if it's even a little bit off, it's incredibly visible. Whereas if you lay a long one to start with, a little bit off can sometimes not be that visible. Like here it actually is playing right, but... Yeah. Like, is that perfectly straight or is that perfectly straight? This one is probably the perfectly straight one, judging by the rows of corn, but... If the corn rows weren't there, let's say if we did it over here, it could be almost anything in this area. So a really straight, really short road gives you a straight baseline, and then you can snap off that road and get perfectly straight baselines. That's probably fine. We'll do a curve off the end. All right. And you, like that. And then we can do a short section off there. That should give us a nice straight T. Boom. Okay, garage. Put one there. Let me put a marketplace across from it. Boom. And we put up our first tenement. There. And the second tenement can go right beside it. And we are broke, just like that. Okay. So it's probably going to be a while before we actually get any money. Then we'll probably want to put another small town in right here, maybe. Maybe over here. Just to help spread our people out. And if we ever do tourism, we'll want to build a small town probably down here for that. Or maybe over here. And then kind of, well, no, we're going to need a lot of space for Hopefully we don't need to do tourism, so we won't worry about it. But I just know they're going to force me to do tourists. They love to do that. Okay, they're actually getting things built at a reasonable rate. Shock and surprise.
I am proud of you, Comrade Presidente. You are the one who taught
I
me.
suppose we'll have to work on that. The healthcare 65 shouldn't be too hard to get. At least if we have hospitals with a chemical plant. Okay, where's the starting farms? They're there, which isn't too inconveniently placed to the garage. Often the starting farms and the starting garage are really far apart, and it's annoying. Oh well. Would really like to get a hospital and such running, but that's going to be a while. Let's check a few island conditions while we wait. Is there a volcano? No, there is not. However, pretty much the entire island can be hit by a tsunami. We're already generating quite a bit of pollution down there. Yeah, natural beauty in this area is high enough that it should be good for money wasters. I mean, tourists. I'm really tempted to do... I'd like to do a garbage dump, but it's really early for that and probably a waste of money. Let's get a clinic down early. Yeah. Early clinic's a good idea. And then we should save for an early church. Let's set these two garages top priority. And then we'll set one coffee plantation and one corn plantation additionally as top priority. Okay, we have tenements. Let's set their rent to 0. This tenement needs to go. It's terribly positioned, but... Okay, we need to get this garage built quickly, because if people start leaving the area, like this one is, they're gonna have to walk the whole way back. Hey, you idiot. Turn around, go back to the garage. Oh well.
See?
They'll get there eventually, I guess. If not, we'll have little shack settlements in the middle of nowhere here out here. Okay, realistically, we're gonna have little shack settlements out in the middle of nowhere. And there will be nothing we can do about it. Yeah, you go us, I guess. Okay, that's getting built. I really like if they built this garage, but it's not too important because this other one is here. How are we doing for early jobs? 5 unemployed, 11 free jobs. Okay. Some of those 11 are definitely high school. Okay, not as many as I expected, though. Alright, you lazy asses, get to work. Okay. I would like to build you a church, however, I don't quite have enough money. And that is actually a problem. Okay,
¿Qué necesitas?
we still have some unemployed. But they have jobs available, they're just too lazy to drive all the way out there. Yeah. Anyway. That is one thing that modern times makes way better. The subway stations are just amazing. Okay, it looks like most everybody's employed now. We probably should start thinking about building a small town up here. But we don't have the money for that and won't for a while. 3,000 waiting for 3,000 worth of exports waiting. How are we doing on homeless? 7. Okay. Focusing on more tenements is probably a good idea. Damn it. For a second, I saw we had enough money and now we don't. Okay, fine. We'll build a tenement instead. I hope you scum are happy. Alright. And we got our first rebel. We do have a clinic. That is a tiny step in the right direction. And a marketplace, although it doesn't have any food waiting. These farms are terribly inefficient. We need to get rid of them as soon as possible. And we need to start building housing up here. Okay. We can't afford, or we cannot afford to build road. Damn it. Yeah, I think I'm going to split off the housing area right here. Like that, maybe. Actually, that's prime tobacco ground. Or at least as prime of tobacco ground as we're going to find anywhere. Okay, right up here with my first original thought for building the nearby town. Probably still solid. Or better yet, over here. Keep it up for sure out of the way. Because I don't think there's anything over there that was too great. As far as coffee, kind of. But nothing else that's really important. Alright, let's try to build a perfect cross the section in here. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Marketplace. Problem is the marketplace takes a high school educated worker. So we're going to be suffering a little bit on that front. Yeah, I can't even afford another tenement to go over here. These shacks must go. Come on, make money. Faster. Also, I could really use some foreign aid about now. Alright. We've got a garage. Soon we'll have a marketplace. We're not going to be able to build a tenement until such time as we get at least another ship and some foreign aid. Um, 5,000 we need to export. We may be able to buy a tenement just from this ship. Okay, now it's 7,000. Okay, we will not be able to buy. We'll be able to buy a tenement. We won't be able to buy a church, which I really need. Damn you, game. Hopefully you wipe out some buildings that need to move anyway, I guess. I'd be okay with that.
The best
3
wave
tenements
of
and 2
my life,
garages destroyed.
Presidente.
Smack right in the middle. Okay. You and you can go away. But you need to be rebuilt. Actually, this garage out here needs to be there as well. I just don't want it there. Okay, so we'll put the new garage there. These 2 need to go. And of course it moved my camera because the game developers hate it when you leave your camera in one place. Apparently. Oh, there's where the ship ended up. See if I care. We should have enough jobs, I hope, to absorb destroying these 2. We're definitely not going to have enough housing. So we should probably get a second tenement over there. And we can finally afford a church. I guess you go down here for medical care and up here for church. It's at our higher altitudes, that must mean it's holier, right? Pretty sure that's not how that works. Well, we suddenly have a homelessness problem. Well, we had a homelessness problem before. We suddenly have a worse homelessness problem. Also, can't get to work because it's too far to walk problem. And you go set all these garages too. Yeah, look at all the shacks up here. Everybody and their brothers moving because they can't afford to walk. Well, that and all these tenements went away, I guess. We only have 1 tenement left. That is a serious issue. Oh, wonderful tsunamis, I love you so. Clearly, building all the expensive stuff up here is probably a good idea.
My dear Presidente, do you
Yes,
know that
I
your
know you want a high school, and no, there is nothing I can do about it. Actually, I probably could afford a high school right now, and you know what? I probably should. Where do I want to put it, though? Here is a possibility. I suppose if I keep up the practice of having smaller towns... No, let's put it over here. Boom. Okay. And we'll put more tenements up this way because we're going to have more people working here at the farms than we will down here. We still don't have anything to do for entertainment on this whole island.
President, the U.S. Senate is not happy with you.
Let me see. Yeah, that won't even cover the blueprint costs. We would get paid for the crude oil, but we definitely be hard to get enough people. Not enough educated people, to be clear. Just stop by to say hi? Well, hello. Don't know if it's just me, but they seem to be able to build a lot faster. Back before the tsunami crisis. Alright, well we finally have a garage down there and up here. And over there. These are finally gone. We just need to go around and set all the tenements to high priority construction. And hopefully, they'll get around to actually building them someday.
My son,
This will give us an easy way to track religion and happiness, which is only going to go down for a while until we finally get the church built. The shanty town next to the farms grows. At this point, building more stuff isn't going to save us. We just need to get things, buying more stuff to build. We need to actually get stuff built. Which they don't seem very enthused about. Also, I'd really like to move these two buildings. The problem is if I go ahead and... Not sure what I just clicked through. He's probably complaining about people not being happy about something, but there's nothing we can do about that. Problem is if I move these two buildings, that'll be more things that need to be built by our originally overworked... Actually, they're not overworked, they're just lazy construction workers. Someday. Okay, they're finally going to start building tenements. Build a newspaper?
Morning, Presidente.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I don't have the money to do so. Actually, now I do have the money to do so. However, I need to spend all that money on other important things. Let's go ahead and build a couple of childhood museums. Build one there. And we'll build one right down here. Because everybody knows our Presidente lived right next to the grocery store. And we'll follow that up with some more tenements. Right like that. One there. And one not there. Okay. Additionally, we will take the time to quick build one of these tenements. Maybe two of these tenements, just because we really desperately need to get people into houses. Okay. These are going to be absolutely full of farmers, and hopefully quickly. Let's set the church to high priority construction. Also, the high school. How are we doing on homelessness? No unemployed, 11 free jobs, 27 open housing slots, 15 unemployed. Okay. So we need to go around and play Shack Assassin for a while. Get rid of all those shacks. No shacks allowed. Go live in a proper house, you fools. Okay, I think that was most of them right there. Oh, there's one. Okay. Should greatly increase the number of people living in these tenements over here. Okay, the high school is finally getting done.
Presidente, a famous Russian
Okay.
dissident was poisoned and died. European media are blaming the KGB, while the USSR denies any involvement.
The USSR gives us money. Europe does not. Therefore, screw Europe. Very simple and straightforward logic.
My Presidente, the people are now openly talking about uprising and violent change of the government.
Well, I wish there was something I could do about that. However, well, actually, there is something I can do about that. Here, have some entertainment. Okay. And those need high school trained workers. Let's hire a couple more high school teachers. Yeah. We definitely did not get that high school up any sooner than we had to. Or any later. Well, let's just put it this way. It's a good thing we got it when we did. Also, I should build more coffee plantations because I can't afford them. Okay. Not sure why this one had to be set back one. A little weird. Anyway, we'll put in another 3 of them. And follow that up with 2 corn farms. Like that. And that. And then we're going to need to start putting up garbage dumps and stuff like that, but that's much lower priority than getting enough college educated workers going. Looks like we finally have enough housing. There's 1 homeless. Ooh.
Okay.
House. Homeless. So he doesn't even have a shack or anything. Okay, look, idiot. Go. There's a tenement right there. It has empty space in it. Okay. We're not going to end the protests until we have more high school educated workers. That might be a little bit.
Some Colombian barons have larger armies than ours, sir. This is unacceptable.
Yeah. Okay, the high school is being slightly more successful.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you.
Okay, let's address religion. Praise the spirit of... Religious aren't very happy with us for some reason. We'll talk about how wonderful they are. And we'll promise a high average wage, because it's really easy to satisfy. Okay.
Hola, Tropico! I want to stress the great progress.
Speaking of
we've
high
made.
average wage, let's figure out how high we're gonna have to set our
Has
wage.
increased steadily, exceeding
Caribbean pay is 9
25% in
average,
some
so we're gonna have to
areas.
boost
I tell you,
to
we will complete the 5-year plan in 4 years. This is progress.
There we go.
Yes, there are problems.
Boom.
There will always be problems.
We'll go to
especially in
change.
the
Yeah,
current
we'll change the
economic
10,
situation.
15, 20
The
wage
lack of priests,
structure.
about which I hear so much these days, is one of them, and it will be resolved, as will all others, in time as the global economy stabilizes. Through the years of my presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble
We
servant.
need to get more jobs.
And you are my
Like, too many of our
masters,
jobs right now
my
are
employers. Now I bow to the superior morality of the religious Tropicans.
too many in our high
who
school.
absolve our sins in the face of God.
So these need to get built is what needs to happen.
As a nation, we have come a long way.
We do have zero
We still have a
unemployment
long
still,
way
so that's
before
good.
us to reach our goals.
I don't know how much longer
In
that's
my
gonna
next
last.
mandate, I will pursue policies that will enrich all of us. Tropicans will have the highest average wages in the Caribbean.
Okay. We'll put in a newspaper. Stick
God
it out here
bless
beside the
you
school.
and a good day.
I would like to get that, please. We need to get rid of the election task and the build a newspaper task, and that'll free up some space for more missions. Speaking of which, there's a farm. New jobs. We need to get a cannery built. To get a cannery, we're going to need to have more high school educated workers. Okay, we finally have somebody working at the church. Newspapers can require high school educated people as well, isn't it? Didn't think about that when I dropped it. Oh well.
My dear Presidente, the election day draw.
Okay. I need more people to work at the high school. Stop going to find other jobs, you idiots.
Congratulations, Presidente! You have.
Don't stop at only
Okay. We're actually making decent export revenue. Not nearly as much as we could make, but it's acceptable. How are we doing for housing? 37 open housing slots. Okay, so we're doing okay on housing for the moment. Happiness. Let's check to see what's hurting our happiness the most. Okay, we're actually doing okay-ish on healthcare. And that'll be easy to boost really high. Crime safety is still high. Religion quality is in the dumpster. Housing quality is kind of terrible. Entertainment's kind of terrible. Yeah, not as bad as some things though. Religion quality won't be hard to get up if we build a couple cathedrals, but matter of fact, if I go ahead and build a cathedral right now, it's going to require college educated workers though, isn't it? So I should probably go ahead and build a college first. We'll put it down here. And then we will turn off half the slots because, yeah, we don't need that many people working at the college. Okay, garbage dump. The first garbage dump could go right there. And the second garbage dump can go right down here by the docks somewhere. I think we'll put it right here. And we'll build a garage across the road from it. There. Then we'll have plenty of space right in here to put in industry. And have nearby garages for everything, more or less. Yeah. Okay. Religion is starting to come up a little bit. So that's good. We've stopped our slow nosedive. With college-educated workers, we will be able to start doing the few things that require that. Oh, the newspaper requires college-educated workers. Okay, that's worse than I thought. Well, it's a good thing we have a few in the population, then. Okay. Garbage dump. A and B. I don't think either of those will quite cover this, so we'll have to build another one. Oh, I don't know where we want to put it even. Problem is I can't even see I can't see their ranges until after they're built. Or chemicals. Hell yes, we'll take that mission. That'll give us a free chemical plant blueprint. So then we just have to pay for, you know, actually buying the thing. Speaking of actually buying the thing. Yes, we will be able to do wind turbines on this map. I think I'm going to build my wind farm out here. Do a little quick build. And then we can just extend that into place using substations to go wherever we need to go. Specifically, the first place we should go is to the other side of town. Damn it. Of course.
The earthquake is over, Presidente.
Damaged one tenement, and that was it. Okay, hopefully the we'll put substation there. That should cover most of the industrial zone. Yep. And that means we should be able to fairly easily build ourselves a chemical plant next. Although we need a lot more high school workers for that. Looks like we might have to hire a overseas worker to run the college. If I boost... Do I have any? Let's give a significant boost to the wage. And we'll see if that attracts anybody. Because we might have a college worker lurking in the population who's just happy with their current job. Job quality is 105, 95 here for the palace. So if, say we have one working as a guard, he might decide to change jobs. Let's actually check to see if we do have any male college educated. Education, college. Both of them are working. Okay, both of our college educated people are currently working at the clinic. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't want either of those to quit work. Let's go ahead and hire one. Damn it, we can't afford it. Okay, now we'll hire one. Apparently we're going to have to repair this manually because no one seems to want to do it. And I don't want it to deal with the fun and games of building an emergency fire station. Okay. Religion quality is still coming up, although it's still really bad. Healthcare quality is mediocre, but not terrible anymore. When we get hospitals going, that should improve for the positive by quite a bit. And we should start saving our money. Screw it. I really want a chemical plant. Forget about saving money. That's for rich people. Okay, but seriously, we have less than 2 game years to save up 50,000 worth of treasury. At this point, we should probably stop spending for a little bit. How are we doing on... Okay, 30 free jobs, 23 open housing slots. Okay, we're fine to just not do anything for a little bit. More or less. We have something resembling entertainment. We have something resembling healthcare. Religion. Everybody seems to have jobs. The worst polluting areas are covered with garbage dumps. Yeah. Okay. The high school is slowly starting to fill up. A few people are going to college. Okay, so things are slowly becoming reasonable around here. Okay. That was a lot of money that I probably shouldn't have spent, but oh well. We're gonna be hard pressed to make this objective. Now we really do have to stop spending. There's no, we really should anymore. Now at this point it is, we must stop spending. Might have to even start over. No, how dare you leave with 13,000 waiting on the docks. Okay, fine, whatever. It is very annoying when all the dock workers are gone and they can't be bothered to go, you know, actually work. We do have somebody working at the chemical plant, so that's good. Unfortunately, he's off goofing around doing who knows what. What even are you doing?
No me interesa.
Okay, whatever. This is going to be really close if we make this or not. We have 30,000 we need to export. Our freighter is approaching the dock, and then we have 5 months. Don't know if we can do this. I might have to issue print money or something like that just to not completely lose. Load the ship, you idiots. One month left. No, we're not going to make it. Damn it. If it fails the mission for me on this, I'm going to be annoyed. Yep. Damn it.
I have a dream.
Oh, shut up. Okay. Off we go for the second time. I'm gonna do it a little differently this time. I am going to try to go straight to building a cannery. This is quite possibly very stupid. Actually, it is, like, flat out very stupid. No quite possibly about it. But sometimes this particular tactic works out really well. So we're going to try it. Now, that cannery is vital to our economy. So we're going to have to be much more conservative about our farm construction here. Okay. Let's put that right here. Yeah, like that. Okay, this is top priority. We can't build anything extra. Just a couple of plantations, the cannery itself. I would really love to put in a high school at the same time, but you can't do anything that'll suck high school workers away from the cannery, basically. I will make a little adjustment here. And we will build a marketplace down here to get ready for eventual... No, wait, we can't build a marketplace because that takes up high school workers. Even just one, I don't want to do. Okay, forgot to cluster our housing down here for now. What should I put in? I'm really tempted to build a clinic, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I think we need to go cannery, couple plantations, and then immediately build the high school next. And then after the high school, we can start expanding. That's going to be very hard on our citizens, but hopefully it'll work. Also, don't build the damn cannery first. Okay, they built this first. That's fine. These are high priority now. Cannery can be built whenever after those are built, but... Okay, fine. Build the cannery, see if I care. Now, hopefully everybody who is vaguely high school or college educated will go work here.
I am proud of you, Comrade Presidente.
Let's check. Education. Okay. We have 12 people of working age. And 8 will work here. Okay. So between the 4 high school workers at the palace, we have exactly enough to completely fill the cannery if every single working age, high school, and college educated person works at the cannery. I think. So everybody else needs to come work at the plantation here. Which hopefully we have enough people to do. $15 free jobs. Okay, that is not great, but we'll have to do, I guess. Alright, we need to wait for something to be produced at the plantations. In the meantime, we need to get a high school placed immediately. We cannot waste money on anything else. Without the high school, we really can't do anything of any use. People are just got to live in shacks for a while. This is an extremely high risk, high reward thing to do. I definitely should not have done it, but oh well. Produce product. Let's fire most of the people in the construction shop. Because we're currently not building anything. Not until we get a high school anyway. Come on. Produce some coffee. If I didn't need the high school workers so desperately, I would have placed a cement plant. And that would give us some small amount of money. The problem is,
Buenas tardes.
I need those high school workers actually, working on important things. Still not enough, even with financial aid. Come on. Work, you lazy bastards. Well, there we go. Some product has been produced. 80 units of coffee. Now we need to wait for somebody to go pick it up. And there indeed is a person. You go straight to the docks, I'm going to have you assassinated. Nope. Okay, good. So, 80 coffee has been delivered to the cannery. And there is at least one worker inside the cannery at the moment. And they have produced 80 canned coffee. And that has been delivered and is worth $2,000. Not a whole lot of money, but every little bit helps. Speaking of which, more has been produced up here finally and is being hauled away. So hopefully the day will come soon where we actually have reasonable amounts of coffee produced and canned and sold. We're so close to being able to afford a high school and we just keep slightly missing it each time. Work faster. Plus 25% production. I suppose we can do that. Okay. So if we can now survive without having an uprising or something similar, or too many rebels, of which we just had one right there. Yeah, we very desperately need to get the high school down. Because we're going to need to keep this cannery producing if we want to see any good effects of doing this start at all. What do you mean starvation? There's food right there, plenty of it. Okay, fine, whatever.
Presidente, several foreign gunships were spotted circling our waters.
Looks like the USSR doesn't like us. That's something probably shouldn't worry about too much. More rebels. Hopefully this run works out. We have 15,000 we need to export. Make that 18,000. So money is being made actually pretty quickly now. It just, you know, has to make its way into our bank accounts so we can spend it. Will you people please load the ship? Okay, there we go. All right. We need to buy a high school. This is a grade A priority. We absolutely need a high school. And we're going to raise their wages to 15 because we absolutely must have people working at said high school.
Comrade
Yes.
Presidente.
No.
Sir,
Those tornadoes better not flatten anything important because we are... Well, actually, we're doing okay on money.
Congratulations, my Presidente. Your wise...
If you murder the cannery, I am going to be so unhappy with you. Well, they murdered the tenement. They murdered the garage. They murdered the other different garage. How many tornadoes are there? Okay, well that tenement was never going to stay there anyway. This garage most definitely was going to stay there, though. Okay, we lost 2
tornado
farms,
retreated,
a tenement,
Presidente.
and 2 garages. That's
Let's,
actually very
take a
bad
look
because
at
those
our
were
island.
only 2 food farms. Okay, that needs to be rebuilt. Actually, I'm going to quick build it. We're going to rebuild our farms up here. Because it is extremely important that we have those built. And I would like to have them not built where they were originally built. Okay, furthermore, since I destroyed the tenement, this is a fine opportunity to go ahead and move our housing This is a terrible place to put it, though. Kind of curious if I should just go ahead and build... Okay, we'll put some housing down here, and then we'll immediately start building more housing. Up top. Garage. There. Just kind of let that be built, however. Okay. We'll build this on a 45-degree angle. Like that. Boom. One marketplace is fine for now. High school is top priority to finish. Need to rebuild that garage. Those farms can go away. Yes, starvation is a problem because we don't have any freaking farms, that's why. I'm going to quick build both of these farms. And that marketplace. Being an increasing rubble problem. On the plus side, we're making lots of money. We just, you know, aren't going to be able to do much about it. Okay. Second marketplace is just required. Okay. We're making money. Actually pretty reasonable money. Wait, where'd all my high school workers go? Well, we'll have more soon. Actually, we're having a bit of a worker crisis.
Comrade, food for the masses is essential, and our
Got lots of people in high school. So that's good. Don't really have enough people working on the food farms. Or the coffee farms. Yeah. Trying to go early cannery was a mistake. Sometimes it works out. Not necessarily early cannery, but early industry. Well, that's not happening. Okay.
Presidente, there.
Yes, uprising. Not much I can do about that at the moment. Just get these tenements built. Well, at least we're getting more people working the farms.
The morale of the men is low, sir.
Not much I can do about that either. Yeah, we're going to have some serious trouble here shortly. Okay, how are we doing in the high school? It's doing okay. Let's try to build a clinic. Where should I put it? I think the main population center is going to be up here, so let's put the clinic up here. USSR is very happy with us at the moment. That's fine. They can just be that way. I don't have any time to deal with them. Also, I think during the campaign, they just keep boosting your rep with the major powers. And usually there's an opportunity to, like there.
Congratulations,
They just spontaneously decide to leave. Okay. So the cannery's back up in proper operation. We have plenty of stuff waiting to export. I'd really like to build this. There we go. That'll help make these guys a little happier, hopefully. I need to build more tenements.
The rebels are launching an attack.
6 rebel versus 5 army. That's not great. They're gonna blow up my plantation. Stop them. Okay. We have stuff waiting to export. Build another tenement. You could build 2 down here, and then we'll build more above.
El Diablo heard the most amusing national song.
Construct more buildings. Yes, I can do that mission.
Presidente, several European countries are going
Don't
to
know which I clicked. Don't really care either. Okay, so things are slowly starting to look up a little bit. Get another... No, wait. No tenement. Only church. Yeah, let's put a church right up here. There. We need to start worrying about entertainment too. Which costs not that much actually. Okay. So next time around we'll build a couple childhood museums. One here and then one up here somewhere. Also, we likely have a serious shortage of...
Traitors in the army are turning against the government, sir. You deserve a medal, sir.
Well, at least there's not very many traitors. Yeah, we need to keep people a lot happier in a big ripping or tearing hurry. At least what we do exports for a pretty good amount of money. Yeah, I think we're simply not producing enough food right now. We need to fix that. Stop it, you stupid scroll wheel. There we go. Boom. Speaking about flaky input devices, I almost stepped on my Pine Note today. So I picked it up and it's like, yeah, I wonder what the battery charge is. I haven't used this thing in about a month. So I turned it on. And it was still at 77% battery, which I was pretty happy with. But then I was like, I wonder what the battery charge for the pen is. Because the Pine Note is a
Presidente, the people.
an e-ink drawing tablet sort of thing. Anyway, of course the pen was deader than a doornail, because that pen is always deader than a doornail. It will die within like a day or two, even if it's turned off. I'm extremely unimpressed with it, in case you can't figure it out. But anyway, so I was like, I wonder if I can find a better pen. And supposedly it's just a Wacom digitizer, so any old Wacom pen should work. So I went and looked it up, and it was like the very first hit on Google. I just typed in Wacom pen. The very first hit on Google was, why do Wacom pens not need batteries? It was like, what? So, here, what am I looking for? Looking for a childhood museum. There we go. It's like, what? This damn thing 100% needs a battery. There's, no way. And so, it was like, sure enough, half the Wacom pens I could find didn't use batteries. Or most of them, actually. I was like,
Presidente,
that's fishy.
Republicans
This thing
await
certainly takes a
elections
battery.
next
There's a
year.
charge port
They
right
wish
there.
to show their everlasting love and respect for you. They may have used different words, but that does not matter.
This election's gonna be pretty close, apparently. We better address an issue. About housing. We're working on that already. Who hates me the most? Definitely the religious. And for my next mandate, we will build a church. Because the church is right there. I just need to hit quick
My
build on it.
fellow constituents, I want to stress the great progress we have made. Production
Speaking of which,
has increased steadily, exceeding 25% in some areas. I tell you, we will complete the 5-year plan in 4 years. This is progress.
come on, shut up already. I wish there was a skip speech button somewhere that I could press and
Yes,
still have the
there are
benefits of doing a
problems.
speech.
There will always be problems.
Because I always hate
especially
listening to
in
these
the
damn
current
things, which is why I always skip the
economic
speech if I can.
The shacks in the cities, about which I hear so much these days, is one of them.
There's a
And
new
it
tenement.
will be
Just went up.
resolved, as will all others, in time, as the global economy stabilizes. Through the
The first time or two,
years
the
of my
speech is kind of cool
presidency,
because,
I have received your
oh,
gratitude.
somewhat dynamic
but
speech.
others.
I'm sure it's
Alas,
just pre-picked
I
voice
am
lines that are
nothing
strung
but a
together in
humble
some vague
servant,
manner, but
and you are my masters,
I'm having serious
my
population
employers.
problems.
Now I bow to the superior morality of the religious Tropicans, who absolve our sins in the face of God. As a nation, we have come a long way.
Serious population
We
problems.
still have a long way before us to reach our goals. God is my witness that we will build a church in Tropico during my next mandate. Let's see if
Okay.
our opponents have the cojones to face our united
We need to
front.
set church top priority. We are going to win the election at least, so that's good. Anyway, So I pull the stupid pen out since I had just turned the tablet on anyway. It's like, let's try the pen. Open up the drawing app. Sure enough, the pen works perfectly.
My dear Presidente, the election day draws.
Apparently, the only thing the pen needs the batteries for is for the smart pen functionality, where it can communicate back and forth with the tablet and have the buttons on the pen make things happen on the tablet. Actually drawing with the pen is all passive, powered by the screen.
Some Colombian barons have larger armies.
So, yeah. Long
A
story short,
decisive victory for our.
I'm fairly unimpressed with that particular pen. Like, it sucks down battery that fast to do nothing except tell the tablet when you press a button. It doesn't need to have any active battery to make the pen itself work. It just to make the buttons work. Okay, we'll quick build some entertainment here. Also, we have a church now.
My son,
Religion happiness is really low. Raider left with no exports, probably because the cannery is basically turned off. Because nobody's working there. Our population is very slowly going up. It was crashed, now it's going back up again. I don't know if this is going to be a success. This is getting really sketchy here. At least we have a working church and clinic. Although we definitely need more people working at said church. But we are not making money. And at least there's finally food at the marketplaces. Okay, so we're no longer starving to death, mostly. There is healthcare available, sort of. There is a church available. Things are starting to look up. I would definitely like to get a different pen for that tablet. One that doesn't have all the fancy functions on it and just, works. Without dragging around a dead battery with me everywhere I go. But that's a problem for future Milo to worry about. I was surprised how well the battery lasted just sitting there turned off, though. In my experience, lithium batteries tend to run down pretty quickly. Got a little bit of money waiting to export. Okay, so we have 6 homeless people, 29 free jobs. If somebody would please build that tenement, which they're currently not doing anything useful. I'm going to set this to low priority so they build that last after everything else. If they ever actually, build something. Which apparently they're not interested in doing. Also, what are we importing? Probably food. Which is unfortunate. Okay, what's overall health? What overall happiness? Overall happiness is actually 50%. That's not too bad. Environment's a bit low. Entertainment, religion, and housing are all low. Food quality is okay again, finally. The most food quality can be right now is 60%. Healthcare is doing okay. So it's not a total disaster. We're actually things are starting to look up some. High school's full, although not full of students. So hopefully when they graduate, the cannery will start kicking in online again. Build the damn tenement. Alright, let's build another tenement. Except not there, we'll build it up here. There. Alright. Also, it's almost 10:30 already. Well, I guess we're going late. Because I'm not going to quit in the middle of this mission. Okay. USSR and the USA to the rescue. What do I need at the moment? Except population. Just population, really. Usually that's not a problem. Unless I, like, accidentally turned immigration off or something. This was supposed to be a faster way to get started. It turned out to be a much slower way. Largely because of the repeated population crashes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and build another tenement down here as well. So I'd rather they built this one first.
The rebels are launching an...
Okay, thankfully the rebel numbers have been whittled down by failures. Unfortunately, every rebel attack, I lose some soldiers. And those are A, high school educated, and B, well, at least they were experienced. Would somebody please come load this ship? What are you doing up there? Apparently they're all hanging out here at the Childhood Museum. Oh wait, except that guy. Finally, somebody loaded the ship. Okay, that got us to actually positive money. Also, we have 2 months left before that construct more buildings thing is done. Uh-oh. What is the cheapest building I can build? I think the cheapest building I can build is actually the marketplace for $500. Actually, wait, housing. A shanty's 150. Okay, so we'll build 4 shanties just randomly and then we'll delete them later. Because we're going to have to quick build these. There we go. We almost failed that mission. Thankfully, that wouldn't have been a loss, but it would have hurt our standing with the our columns. Okay. Give the USSR 2,000. Sure, why not? How are we actually doing on housing? 3 homeless. 18 free housing slots. Okay, but these each give 2. Okay, we should still be positive on housing. The problem is people like this who don't want to live down here where the open slots are instead of up here where the open slots are not. Yeah. We finally have full force working at the cannery again. So that's awesome. Things are looking up. I've been saying they've been looking up for a while, but now they actually are. Let's go ahead and build the cement factory that we should have built a long time ago and I forgot about. Okay, and then run you out here. Boom. Additionally, if I delete those two, I said delete those two, not that one. You can put a curve in there, which will make cars go a little faster. Not that it really matters, but... Okay. This will be the home of future infrastructure, industry, and so on, including our free cement factory. Right there. Build a garage right here in this corner. Well, that's really unfortunate. Okay, fine. We won't build a garage there in that corner. We'll build a garage there in this corner. I don't know why a dock worker was living in a shack there by the docks when there's perfectly good tenement over here that's empty. Or not completely empty, but empty enough. Also, let's kick the speed back up to fastest. Okay, so religion has come up quite a lot from where it was. Healthcare is about as high as it's going to get, roughly. I'm going to go a little higher than that, but it's certainly not going to reach 65. Matter of fact, it's impossible to reach 65 the way things are currently set up. Because service quality is 60. So they'll never go over that. More immigrants. How are we doing on the job situation? 4 free jobs. Okay. Important thing to note. This cannery has been full. Like, plenty of input the whole time. So if we could just go drop more coffee plantations, we're going to have to drop another cannery. That said, I think we do need to drop more coffee plantations. Because I need more people working. Need more jobs for the uneducated. Okay. Boom. Yeah, that'll be fine. I need to build more corn farms up here too. Europe wants money. What? You know, I shouldn't have accepted that because I don't really care about Europe's money. Oh well. You have 13k waiting to export. How are we doing? 4 open housing slots. That's probably these actually. So we need to get more tenements built. Why have you people still not finished this damn tenement?
We will need a lot of pesos to create.
Okay. So we have the mission to get 50,000 in treasury, 60 months. We definitely need to start saving money though. So at this point we really shouldn't buy much else except maybe a little housing. Thankfully that should get us back to, yes, positive housing. Okay, good deal. Alright, that's a small move in the right direction. Why are you living in a shack? Okay, all these tenements are filled. Okay, that tenement's still partially empty.
Presidente, one of my...
Of course, it screws up my camera. Having the camera set up a certain way is somewhat important for my remembering where things are. Okay.
Great calamity,
I don't
Presidente.
really think what I care about what Middle East thinks of me, and I need the money. Well, we're halfway to our 50,000. I won't stay that way for long, though. Cement factory's going up. Supposedly, the cement factory makes building faster, but I'm not sure how much faster. And I don't think it ever actually says anywhere. It says building is faster. Faster is always better. Okay, well that's nice, but how much faster? Is it actually enough faster to make it worth building a cement factory for something other than its small amount of export money? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Now, last time, if we hadn't built the cathedral, we probably would have won. So I'm going to resist the temptation to build a cathedral, which, believe it or not, is quite real at this point. What if they just use the same ship model for everything? No, this one's subtly different than that one. Maybe? Yeah, this one doesn't have railings on this bridge. And this one does. What other differences are there? The mast is a little different. Stop moving, would you? This one doesn't even have a railing on it. Or at least not the same kind of railing. Yeah, this one the railing is, you know, an actual railing. On this one it's just a metal ledge. But otherwise they're quite similar. Yeah, this one's all normal railings. This one's all solid bases. Okay, well. Pointless trivia. Oh. We're almost a third of the way through our time limit for that, but we should be fine. How are we doing on jobs? 2 free job positions. That's not great. At least they finally got around to building this tenement here. Those are the 2 free positions right there. Require high school education. Okay. Let's set that farm to please build it now status. Although if they finish this plantation, that'd be fine too. Don't really care either way. Actually, let's just go ahead and set the plantation to high priority as well. Okay, we're very close to 50,000. If a ship arrives soon. Okay, by the time that ship finally arrives, we'll be fine.
What's the main difference between the first and third world, President?
No!
People in the first world
No!
get paid better.
Set minimum salary to 20. Okay, that's going to have to wait. We're not doing that right away. That's going to be exceedingly painful. We can do that for sure, but it's going to be exceedingly painful. We're going to need a strong economy. So more than 1 cannery, that's for sure. At least we're no longer on a clock. So, okay, wind turbines, we can get, what do we think here? Wind turbines, we can get full power from, so 40 megawatts per built, but they have, quote, high upkeep, end quote. I'm not sure how that compares to the nuclear plant. But you know what? Screw it. We're building a nuclear plant. Because eventually I'm going to want to have lots of power. And once that's built and supplied, then we will worry about building more canneries, and we will build a, what are you going to call it? Thingamajig. Chemical plant. And probably a few Watsets. Okay, waiting to export 24,000. How are we doing on this? 14 open housing slots, 12 free job positions. Oh, we need to get, before that can come online, we need to get a college going. And beside the college, we're going to need to have a way for students to get in and out of here reasonably. Actually, no, I don't want that quite like that. We'll put a road right here.
Thank the heavens, my Presidente. For a moment, I thought that assassin got...
Okay. Let's squeeze the garage in right here behind the college. There we go. Then we can put more education-related stuff down there eventually. Looks like we need to build more farms. Let's put in a simple farm for corn right up here. There we go. Please build the coffee plantations. Thank you. That said, we're doing okay on... Yeah, okay. We are going to need more housing. I probably should get some apartment blocks up. Not too many, just some. Go put in like 2 apartments there. We'll leave them at default rent for now. I'll put 2 there as well. Yeah. I'm gonna just let that stuff build at normal speed. And damn it, we can't hire a college worker. We're definitely gonna have to do that though. Okay, there we can hire a college worker. When's the next ship arriving? Right now. Alright. Can I hire 2? Yes, I can. Awesome. So we'll have a small college-educated population. Okay. What are these guys even doing? Okay, they're working on an apartment block. Apparently they want nice houses. Eventually we're probably going to get rid of all these tenements. Or most of the tenements. I'm probably going to want to keep a couple tenements around set to free rent. Maybe put them over here beside the school for students or whatever. But we're going to want to raise the rent on the apartments a good bit when we set the minimum salary. So we can suck the money back out of people before they suck it all out of my wallet. We're definitely going to want a second cannery. Yeah. Someday. Whenever they finally get around to building these two. Construction laborers are so lazy in this game. I could probably build a second construction office and that would help some, but then eventually I would end up with an extra construction office I don't want. Nah, we'll be fine.
Presidente, Tropicans await election.
The nice thing is that the apartment blocks are filling up. So that's good. Oh, a 20 minimum wage is gonna suck so much. Okay, we have the nuclear plant available. And there's our future plant operators, probably. Okay. So, need to start worrying about things like hospital and the cathedral. I wish I could see the area that this was going to cover with its power, so I could start thinking about building all the substations. Actually, okay, I guess we can see the power area. Alright. I shall just take my complaint back immediately after I made it. We need to get garbage dumps going too. Okay, that's pretty good coverage. Now, garbage dump. We'll put one out here by the end of the road so everybody can see it when going to and from work. And we'll put a garage next to it. Alright, that should cover hopefully this town and hopefully this area, but we will see. I might have misjudged its coverage. Second garbage dump. We'll put right here. Yeah, right there will be fine. Hopefully that will reach most of this area, but we'll see. It should definitely reach the industrial zone, all of it. So that's good. Also, I'm just gonna quick build these damn plantations. I'm tired of waiting for them. But now we have more than enough jobs for everybody.
My dear Presidente, the election.
Okay. Europe wants money. Yeah, fine. Go away. Electricity is available. That means we build a chemical plant. Boom. Yeah, I need to start thinking about grade schools too. You know what? Screw it. Go ahead and put a grade school in right there. $7,000 we need to export. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, if only our local lazy people would get around to building all that stuff.
Great calamity, President.
Okay, the chemical plant's going up. Garbage dump is up. Buy the upgrades for it. The faster to get the pollution under control. Garage has been set on fire. Well, that's nice. That's probably a good... You should probably build a fire station now, sort of warning, but... It's cheaper to pay to extinguish it than it is to let it burn down and rebuild it. Also, it doesn't work while it's burning.
Our city is dirty and polluted.
Please build the garbage dump. Thank you. Actually, please build the apartment too, for that matter. This is starting to become a bit congested. That's unfortunate. We're definitely not going to be able to build this little city much larger. It'll remain a small town probably forever.
There is a crisis of command.
I probably should get some actual entertainment stuff going. Okay, we need quite a bit of money. That should make all our medical stuff better. Which is important and useful. Yeah. I'd like to build a hospital. Let's see. Okay, let's figure out here. Religion and happiness is still low. Healthcare happiness is still under the amount we need to finish that quest. We probably should do both a hospital and a cathedral soon. One homeless, 14 open slots. Why are you living in a shack? Stop. There's a tenement right here with lots of empty space. I could kind of see somebody living over here, maybe. Also, this road is definitely getting congested. I don't want to handle this. What I really need is another garage. I think we're going to do, since this is going to be a smaller town, also, I hate this with a passion when it doesn't allow you to like, those two are almost overlapping, it looks like. Well, they're not actually, but it looks like they are. But here, it forces me to put a space. It's like, but why? Now I move it one tile up, it suddenly works. So there's some little wrinkle in the train there or something that doesn't want me to place a second apartment. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to put a road right there. Normally I would do at least 2. Okay. And then we'll run this straight down to here. I bet you the problem is building the roads on this 45-degree and didn't get them quite straight. I might have to delete this section of road as well because looking at it, I don't know if I can get one in there. It might have got it slightly wrong. Oh, well. It's probably better to figure that out sooner rather than later and then rebuild this city somewhere else. But you guys are definitely getting yourself a hospital and a cathedral sooner rather than later. We'll put the hospital right over here. And then we'll put the cathedral either right here or right here, depending on which fits first. This place might get razed to the ground and rebuilt elsewhere. So we'll see. Speaking of which, let's check to see if that's actually going to be a fitment problem here. Nope, it looks like it's acceptable. Oh, that's fun and exciting. Look at that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Boom, not fine. For no explainable reason. I hate these things so much sometimes. Their grid system isn't really, it seems like. And there's definitely a grid. You can detect it when you, like, there's discrete steps between where you can place things. You can even count out grid squares, and you can detect that the road is definitely on the edge of the grid. The problem is that the grid is not reliable. Also, I think... Okay, no, that's not... That's correctly aligned. Yeah, okay. So like right there, I should be able to place this. But I can't until I get one farther away. Like this one is placed right on that exact spot. See? Somehow it allows me to place that there, but not this one here. I hate their grid system. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. You should never have placement consistency issues. Oh, and this particular design of the structure can go there, but that one can't. Okay. Our new tenements had that problem, but I didn't think apartments did. Let's go ahead and cancel that construction and make sure we have all the same type in here. All right. Like some of these buildings, like tenements generally have the same basic footprint size, but sometimes they don't clip together properly when you're putting two different kinds together, or two different rotations of the same kind together even. But I thought apartments didn't have that problem.
Presidente, China has requested that...
I guess I were wrong. You have 30,000 we need to export here. Get your asses to the... Okay, fine. They're doing it. Good. Alright. Let's upgrade that. Yeah, we're going to want to keep tenements at 0, but we're going to want to raise apartment blocks. Probably by a lot. Field trips is worthless. go ahead and go with loyalists, I think, for this. Loyalists are nice. They're easy to keep happy. Alright. I'd like to build more grade schools, but don't really have the money. So won't worry about that too much for now. I'd also like to build a cathedral. It is nice that we have a hospital. 130 service quality. I should probably delete this clinic and build a new hospital up here instead as well. The problem is I'm still not quite sure if I want to turn this setup around a little bit. I kind of want to, and I also kind of want to just leave it alone. I think we'll be okay. Okay, cathedral. We can fit one right in here just fine. Additionally, let's do another grade school. Sneak it in right here behind the college. Keep all the schools clustered around this garage, I think is fine. This garage is going to become overloaded soon. Yeah. Now, I think these tenements are rotated the right way, that if I put another road in here... Well, I have to do a little demolishing here if you want this to work out the way I want it to. Okay. Like that. Curve that around. UT straight on. There we go. It's a bit wonky right here, but I could probably fix it if I really wanted to. I just don't care enough to bother. That's a little unfortunate, but hopefully that's okay. Well, I should check to see what the garbage coverage is. Okay, obviously it is a little bit short up here. But this is covered reasonably. And this is covered reasonably as well. So those two garbage dumps cover most of what I care about. This one could be moved this way to like here, and I'd be happier, but I don't think it's needed. Not really. If it turns out we start having problems, I'll just put it down here and move this garage as well. But for now, I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and add another tenement up here. Boom. Extend this road. We can't extend that road because tenements are too fat. Okay. We'll put a garage right there. And that'll help. If I ever decide to remove those tenements and put apartments in, then we should just be able to extend that road and it'll work fine. Also, I'm going to delete these road tails. They don't need to exist. Alright. Eventually we're going to want to get completely away from these tenements, but for now, let's put another garage in here. At some point we're going to want to upgrade to better housing, just straight up across the board.
The Vatican approves of your noble deeds.
Well, that's nice. No choice, huh? Oh, that's probably because I finished the... Okay. So you have 2 increased religion missions now. Oh, fun, fun. Okay, we should be getting enough college workers soonish. I'd like to delete this church and this clinic, but I'm not sure if that's going to be workable. The problem is if I delete the church, then they complain that there's no church in Tropico, despite the fact that everybody's going to Cathedral instead. So I wonder if it would be okay if I built a church in a corner somewhere and set it to receive no workers. If that would still count as having a church in Tropico. And then just have everybody go to the cathedrals where the service quality is much higher. I don't think any of the factions care about there being a clinic. But I should probably check before I do anything about that. No, they just want good health care. Like, the religious are very unhappy if there's no church built. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a church. And we'll put it back over here at the end of a somewhat windy road. We'll set it to have no workers. There you go. You have a church. Be happy. Now we can get rid of this church once I have a cathedral built up here, which I'm going to build right now, I think. Also, I want to get rid of that clinic and get a... Okay, if I build the cathedral right there, can I fit in a hospital? Yes. It's somewhat wonky because I should be able to build it here, but it won't let me. But I can build it there, which is just close enough. Let's issue demolish orders for those 2. I could afford to just quick build those. Is anything else being built? Doesn't look like it, so they should be fine getting those built on their own. Let's go ahead and drop another plantation. Like that. That we will quick build, because I'm too lazy to wait for it. How's the economy doing? 14 open housing, 16 free jobs. Okay, so we are not doing any too well on that. Let's start worrying about industry as well, though. I would like another cannery. Thank you. We'll put the other cannery not there. We'll put it over here. Like that, I think. And we can build a couple more canneries beside it before we run out of space. I would like to move this cannery over here, but that would require deleting it and giving up a whole bunch of input storage, and also need to buy the flash freezer when I have enough money. I should... Okay, I don't have the money to do it. But I should get a immigration office, so I can go ahead and turn immigration off if I ever need to. Which it wouldn't hurt to do that right now, actually, but... And I need another couple grade schools, probably. Okay, government, immigration office. We'll set it to skilled workers for now. Although I really should probably turn immigration off. And then we will go ahead and we will buy another grade school. And stuff that in right there. We'll quick build it because I'm too lazy to wait. And we will also, we need to start worrying about better education, or not education, better entertainment. We'll get a nightclub And we'll put it right over here. Come on, stop being weird. Stop it. Okay, I think that's right. Boom. And we need another one up here. Put it right there. Okay. I did buy everything for the chemical plant, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Okay, that one's finally not completely full. Wow. There's space in one of grade schools. So that's good. That's what I want to see. I would like my entire population to have gone through a grade school at some point. Let's see, education. Yeah. No education, 160 people. Grade school, 2 people. High school, 45. College, 20. So I want to see everybody. I don't want anybody to be a none. Although that'll probably never go away simply because of immigrants.
Thank the heavens, my presidente.
Okay. So it appears like the religious faction is okay with not having a operating. Yeah, there's a church. They're happy with it. It's abandoned, but there's a church. So that solves that problem. That's how to deal with that in the future, I guess. Just make everybody go to cathedral. I would like to get that second cathedral going, though. As well as the second hospital. I definitely don't need it, but I would like it. The main point is I don't want people having to drive down here to get healthcare and get religioned up. Same reason I had entertainment up here as well as down there. Service quality, 71, okay. So having this as the main source of entertainment should make people pretty happy. I might try to add more corn farms if I turn out to start. Okay, we're going to need to start worrying about more housing soon. 13 free housing? Maybe not. Weird, the blue ones can stick closer to the blue ones, it seems like. But if I change it to a yellow one, it can't. And I distinctly remember on other maps building half blue and half the yellow. This is very weird. Oh well. Suppose it's just the way it is sometimes. Okay, then we'll build a road through here. Like that. And we'll put a garage down here. Like that. Try to spread some of the traffic out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's fairly low priority, all things considered. Okay, this needs to be upgraded twice. We'll go ahead and buy the flash freezer here too. There's no real reason to move that right away, if ever. Yeah, we're okay. The second hospital's been built. The cathedral is going up. So we need to get... Here, take your money and go away. We should probably build a second cannery. Or a third cannery, I guess I should say. Which we can't afford right now. Alright. When the next ship arrives, we definitely can afford it. We're getting progressively closer to the point where... Okay, let's go ahead and set all high school workers to 20. And then we'll set college workers to 25. And then uneducated workers, we'll set to 15 for now. That's way higher than I normally set it, but we're moving progressively toward a $20 minimum wage. So I want to see how much pain we're going to be in before we get there. Before I actually turn it on, I want to be actually at it, and probably have been at it for a little while, to make sure that we're not going to be in like a downward spiral. Because it's better to try it out first and then be able to turn it off if it's not working than it is to be stuck with it. We'll be okay though. We're just not going to make as much money as we could have made. Yeah, realistically, we should be fine. Okay, so we probably need more housing down here. Yeah, see, like here we can properly build the yellow one close to the blue one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to deliberately mix the two together to prove my point. There. That's probably quite a bit more housing than we need at the moment, but that's fine. Gotta keep the lazy bones of the construction office working.
A drought, Presidente.
Well, that's gonna suck. I would very much like to build a fire station now, thank you. No particular reason, I just kind of, you know, I'm a sudden fan of fire stations. They get a nice coat and a cool slidey pole. No other reason. Ignore the sudden fire that just popped up. Also, I'm going to quick build that for no particular reason. Okay. You know, I don't know about you guys, but after about the 50 bazillionth time through this game's soundtrack, I'm getting very tired of it. I should probably do something about that.
The rebels are launching an attack.
Oh, rebels. I forgot we had rebels. I should probably try to do an amnesty. That'll require me to build a high school. We have a high school. It's right there.
Presidente, Tropicans await elections.
Okay. We do have some shacks appearing, but that's fine because they're building apartments, so that'll stop being a problem soon. Also, let's set the rent of all the apartments to 5. Actually, I probably want to go even higher than that. Let's see. The top wage is currently 25. Bottom wage is 15. We'll set apartment cost to 10. Yeah. You can pay half your wage in housing, right? Especially when food is free. That sounds like a perfectly reasonable thing. Okay, well, it's not perfectly reasonable, but you know what? Screw those guys. They don't have to pay for their food. They should be happy enough with that. Okay. Plenty of people are still happy living there, though. We still have quite a lot of electricity. I'm going to buy this one, climate control. There is housing quality quite a lot, actually. Okay, good. So that's something we can worry about in the future. If people start complaining about their housing quality, we can boost it quite a lot. Particularly with the fire station right there.
My dear Presidente, the election day draws near.
Speaking of fire station right there, we should probably build another fire station up here. Not necessarily because I really want a second fire station or see that I'm going to need one, but because it'd be so amazing if I could fit it in there. Oh well. Because it would probably be extremely helpful to the area's housing quality. Where exactly do I put this? There's probably fine, actually. Additionally, I'm going to want a police station eventually up here. So we'll put one here. And we'll build another one down here by the docks to help keep the crime problem under control. Once we get rid of these tenements, that'll clear up a lot of crime problem too there. Apartments don't have much of a crime issue around them.
We are blessed with one of the most...
How am I going to get environment up to 65? 65 of all things. Okay, fine. We're building a second garbage dump, and we're going to put it over here. Also, what even increases environment? Will this give me a tooltip? Maybe if we build some beauty increasing stuff, that'll help. I don't know if beauty actually affects the environment rating or not. It is nice that we're still making money despite having a fairly high minimum wage already. Although we still have a bit more to go. Okay. Go ahead and build another garbage dump. We'll put it right there. That should be enough to catch this area. Put a garage across the road from it. We'll quick build both of them because I'm lazy, don't feel like waiting. Buy both the upgrades, because of course we will. Now, island conditions. I want to check some stuff here. Yeah, that's far enough. There's the predicted pollution. There's the current pollution. Okay, pollution's predicted to get worse, not better. So we can't really get it any lower than what it is already. That's good to know. I'm going to order those 2 demolished. We build that garage so that people will want to live in these apartments. We build this garage so people want to live in that apartment. Because we do still have some shacks hanging around. Alright, landmarks and beauty. Golden statue raises beauty by quite a lot. In quite a large area. That's a ridiculous place to build that. If you build it up here on top of the hill, though, that's less ridiculous. And it should increase beauty of the downtown area. That should make the palace prettier as well.
Most glorious.
Yeah. This mission has no upsides. Even if I decide I want to upgrade my palace anyway, I'm pretty sure the loyalists are happy with me. So there is pretty much no reason to make them happier. Because they already are. So just make the capitalists unhappy for no reason. Okay, let's try to give people more ways to get in and out of town. Because this is a serious issue. Not sure why it was so backed up in the first place. Not many people were taking that path. Well, it's cleared out some, so that's good. Ideally, I don't want too many people going into one place for any particular reason. Well, I'm trying to spread my housing out some. It is sort of working sometimes, I think. Here. Island conditions.
Surf's up. One.
Screw you. Damn it. Okay, how much am I going to have to pay?
The best wave of my life, Presidente.
A college and a hospital, huh? And of course they immediately complain the college is gone. It wouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's get this straightened back up again. Also, we must repair that because they can't be trusted to do it on their own. I was about to check what the beauty is like on the island. That statue isn't built yet. Increasing the beauty of the palace didn't seem to have made any change at all. Okay, beauty is increased by 10. Probably worth it. Stick it over here. Or do we stick it over here? Truly a question for the ages. If we stick it over here... we'll stick it there for now. We'll see if we can... Oh, we can only build one of those. Well, that sucks. Okay. Might have to just scatter gardens and stuff around. There. How did that change? Okay, that raised the beauty in that area quite a lot, actually. Okay. Don't know if I actually want that statue there. Okay, I would quite like to get rid of these tenements. It looks like the grade schools are all full again. I probably should build a couple up here. Help if I chose the right category. Okay, there we go. Stop it. There we go. Fine. Perfect. All is right in the world. Okay, well, it really isn't, but... put one there, I guess, for now. Screw it. I should put two up here at least. Two. And then we'll put a garage in. Back here. Quick build that. That's a really derpy place to put that statue. Screw it, we won't do that. Instead, we'll put a movie theater in there between... Yeah.
Buenos días.
And behind it, we will put in some gardens. Like that. Okay. All right. And the fancy statue can go right over here. No. Tempted to put it right beside the cathedral. Nah. Okay, the golden statue, though. You know, I decided not to put it here. I think I've changed my mind. I am going to put it there. Because I could really use some beauty. And I don't feel like placing 50 bazillion different. Okay, let's line this road, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to put any housing out that side. And that will increase beauty considerably. Don't know if that increases the environment rating or not, but... Okay. Go ahead and extend this road slightly. And then we need to get rid of these tenements. How are we doing on 8 unemployed? Okay, that is a problem. Set this to Tropico first. And let's go ahead and build a couple more corn farms. And then I'm going to do the double food order. Quick build these because we need the jobs, well, quickly. And we'll issue food for the people, which tells people they can eat twice as much as normal. And then they all get fat and don't want to work anymore. Let's see. These are, of course, the most unpopular houses. Okay, let's quick build that apartment block.
Our workforce is quickly becoming the most.
Really want to get rid of these tenements. There's not many people who want to live in the apartments. It might have something to do with the rent. Well, let's give everybody a little bit of a boost there. Now we have 20, 23, 25 as wages. Suddenly people are much more willing to live in the apartment blocks. Shock and surprise. Okay, let's delete those because I would like to build more apartments this way. Let's go ahead and accept that. 2 hospitals, 2 cathedrals. That's done already. Issue food for the people. They want free housing and social security as well. Damn it. Bunch of freeloaders. No! There goes my plan to get some of my money back from housing. Okay, we'll cancel that as soon as we're allowed to do so.
All 3 edicts are
No,
now.
we need to keep it active for 36 months. They clearly hate us.
A tax cut can be quite expensive with our population, but if we can afford it, we should definitely.
Fine, fine. That's expensive, but we can afford it. We'll go ahead and pay college workers and high school workers a little bit better. We'll do 20, 25, 30, which is insane wages, but
High salaries are a sure sign of progress, but the consumers need more opportunity.
sure, fine. We'll do that, I guess. Shopping mall. Wow, I forgot how huge these buildings were. I guess it goes right over here. And of course, you won't just build just one. We need to build 2. And we'll put the other one right over here. Go ahead and quick build the grade schools because they're never going to get done otherwise. Do skilled workers again because we could use some more immigrants. And let's put some apartment blocks. Okay. extend this up a little higher. Okay, fine. Let's not extend it up a little higher. Because they derp out at that spot, apparently. Okay, we don't need to worry about environment quality anymore because we're done with that quest. Build a nightclub. I should quick build the police station as well to get that done. Also, we have shacks now. We're pretty solidly in debt, but as soon as the freighter arrives, we'll be very solidly out of debt. And we're going to spend most of that money quick building. As soon as you idiots load the ship. Okay, fine, there they go. As anyone may have noticed, I spend quite a bit of time being unhappy about my citizens doing what in my view are not working hard enough. Fire station, probably not worth it, but I definitely need to quick build some of these housings. Well, one's fine, I guess. So how are we doing on plenty of free jobs? We have 20 homeless and 9 free housing. That's an issue.
We have almost built the perfect...
Okay, we're pretty close on housing. We just need to get more of these people working or living in actual apartments. A couple more apartments and we'll take care of the problem. If I had a little bit more money. I don't want to keep free housing permanently, but I do want to keep some tenements permanently. If I keep a couple tenements set to 0. Okay, how are we doing on Island Beauty, actually? I'm kind of curious. Oh, that helped a lot with making this area pretty. I wonder if that's what pushed us over the edge as far as the environment quality. Because it sure seems like environment quality is partially pollution. The pollution has not improved very much, if at all. But we did a lot to increase beauty, and that helped. Yeah. Oh well. I have a feeling we're getting fairly close to the end of this mission. Here. Get out of those shacks. There's free housing available here. Definitely going to want to add a couple more.
Presidente, China is going to execute.
Probably should add a couple more garages up here somewhere. Traffic is actually not too bad in this little town. Nor is it a total disaster here either, which is somewhat unexpected. Although we have a lot of shacks there as well. Let's start putting in some more apartments down here. The shopping mall is doing something. I think this provides entertainment, but I'm not actually sure. I thought I had set all of those workers. Make sure everybody's set to the same amount. Okay. Housing quality has gone down slightly over time. Probably because more people are living in shacks. Um, 17 homeless, 3 open housing slots. Yes, we definitely need to get more housing down. 7 free jobs. Okay, so it's probably high time we set immigration to tropical first just before the boat rolls in. Damn it, we still got immigrants. Oh well. Some things, if you do it just before the boat arrives, it affects that current boat. Some things apparently take a little bit to get set. Or other things, I should say. Alright, we are running through our money at an incredible rate. And that is a problem. Already 30,000 in debt, although we do have 47,000 waiting to export. It's a race. At least we have it set to tropical first now.
You've almost done it, Presidente. As the last touch to your crowning achievement.
Okay. I guess we need to build a couple statues and some other fancy, very expensive stuff in a certain amount of time, or we lose. Oh yay, what fun. Too bad I didn't leave that statue up earlier, I guess. Okay, we're stuck with the minimum wage. I am 1000% turning off
I'm busy ruling.
the free housing edict. Also, I'm probably going to turn off Social Security. Yeah. Screw you guys. You can pay like everybody else. Okay. So. Rent is now half the minimum wage. Get out of shacks. 72 homeless, 73 open housing slots. Okay. I guess we'll lower the rent a little bit. There. Okay. So apparently $6 a month rent is enough that people are willing to pay it. That should greatly reduce my strain on my finances. Alright, Christ the Savior statue. We'll put that... Oh, I don't really care about people's happiness anymore. Environmental or otherwise, so we'll just kind of cram it right up here against the back of the cathedral. Where it seems semi-appropriate to put it. Okay, and then we have the nuclear program, which is going to cost 60,000 and need a ministry of defense. Uh-oh. Can I afford a ministry? Yes, I can. Okay. Also make that a high priority. Alright, you lazy bastards. Go work on this stuff. Okay. Need a minister of defense. Exceptional, good, above average. That's reasonable enough. Okay, now nuclear program 60,000. Going to be quite painful to do, but we can do it. We have over 100 months, so. I would like to get housing done. You know, get average housing up to 65.
See?
I think the way to do this is to buy climate control in all the tenements. And make sure nobody's living in shacks.
Presidente, Tropicans await election.
Okay, that got housing up to 60 out of 65. I might have to buy housing climate control on a few other of these houses. Particularly the ones that have families living in them. We'll do those for now. That didn't budge the housing at all.
¿Qué necesitas?
Okay. We also need to save money for the nuclear thingy-majigger. Could somebody please... Oh, this will help a lot. The fire station. Because these guys are all at 59. They could be at 69 if only the fire station was running. Okay, that'll pretty much immediately push us over the edge. I don't know how I didn't notice that right away. Okay, so that greatly increases housing quality. Okay.
Some of our workers are on strike. I say we strike them.
Housing quality is now ticking up. We still can't afford a nuclear program. But if they finish loading this damn ship... You're driving the wrong way. Oh, he left before loading the ship.
My dear Presidente.
Okay, well, the next time a ship rolls around, we should have enough money to buy the nuclear thing. Nuclear program.
Congratulations!
We're also very close to 65 housing. No homeless, 14 open housing, 15 free jobs. Okay, that's pretty excellent. As long as we don't get any more immigrants, we'll be fine. Also, let me check something here. Apparently we do have some rebels available. That probably took care of the last rebel right there. Let's check. Number of rebels, 1. No, there's still one last holdout. Sucks to be them, I guess. Overall happiness is up at 68. Liberty is down at 32. Okay. Well, if I wasn't saving my money for something, I would try to fix that. Build like a TV station or something. That would get overall happiness up quite a lot. Just by building a newspaper, TV station, a couple things like that. But we're on a clock and I don't want to run it anywhere close. Also, this is one of those weird things. Here, let me pause the game. Boom. This is one of those weird things that happens when you have the Modern Times DLC. Even if you're not playing a Modern Times, even if you're not playing Modern Times enabled game, when you get to a certain year, the cars start being replaced with more modern looking cars. If in the original game, no matter how long you played, you always had these somewhat older looking cars. And I kind of preferred that. It starts looking a little derpy when you start having everybody drive around in fancy pickups. It doesn't really fit the tropical art style. It works fine, I guess, for the Modern Times campaign. But it does look a little derpy. Okay, where should we put the nuclear thingy? How about we stick it... Oh... Let's build it up here. This can be the future home of the military. If I ever get around to building a military before we win the game anyway. Okay. So we have reached the full 65 out of 65 happiness with housing quality. So I think things are doing reasonably well at the moment. We're making money. We have enough housing, we have enough free jobs. Both numbers are going down slowly. That's because kids are growing up and going to work. We have 5 grade schools and they're all full. Maybe I should buy some more grade schools. I don't know how many is enough. So let me check something. Lists. Residents by age. 0 to 12, 104 residents. Each of these holds how many? 12? So we would need like 10 grade schools. Okay. Don't mind me. Just gonna add a couple more of these. Quick build them. Add a couple more. Not out there. We'll add them. Over here, actually. Okay. Want to try to get about 10 nearish to each settlement. Okay, so there's a few free slots up here. Hopefully those are all filled up more or less. If I really wanted to do proper city design, I'd probably try to mix these in closer to my housing. I wonder if somebody's figured out an optimal city block design that combines a certain amount of housing with a certain amount of... I'm sure somebody has somewhere. Whether or not they actually publish that, of course, is a completely different story. Nuclear program is getting done. We have 76 months left to do it in, which is plenty. We're probably not going to finish this luxury good imported mission. Not unless we can crank a lot more people through that place. Sure, why not? Might as well hire a full set of ministers. We don't have a good choice for Minister of Foreign Affairs, though. So, forget that. That's a pretty good choice. We'll do literacy program. That's always a pretty reasonable one. Apparently we lost our last rebel. Maybe I checked too close after the... I think I'm going to check too close after I did the amnesty. That or the rebel died of old age. That's entirely possible. Actually, I don't know if that is possible. I'm going to assume it is.
Presidente,
Well, we have almost 100,000.
the hurricane is over, Presidente. Let us evaluate the damage.
Destroyed electrical substation. That's no good. And damaged building. What was it again? Marketplace? Yeah, there we go. Let's just repair that. Okay, how's the economy doing? 10 open housing slots, 19 free jobs. We'll go ahead and build another apartment block. We can't quite fit it in there. Okay. Actually, we could fit a condo in there. Which one of these is the largest footprint? I think it's that one. That actually fits perfectly. Okay. Condo it is. I should check though. Okay, good. It's not going to block anybody building apartments in there in the future. So I have one very expensive condo. And everybody else around them will be living in medium expensive apartments. Housing quality 85. It better be 95 by the time it builds, because I don't think. Oh.
I am Tropico. I have
Yay,
created
we win.
utopia. People will remember me for generations to come. The monuments of my triumph will stand as a testament to my brilliance long after I am dead. My golden likeness will welcome the people to Tropico, reminding them that in Tropico, I rule. Perhaps it is time to take a step back and retire from politics. Maybe leave Penultimo in charge for a couple of years. And on second thought, forget that. There won't be anything left standing when I return.
Well, that worked out pretty well. I think there's some kind of ending cutscene that's kind of boring, but let's watch it anyway. Ah! Of course, it would ignore the audio settings when you get in this.
I've built my great nation. I've served justice to every crook in my way.
Anyway.
My dreams have come true. What lies ahead? What does fate have in store for me? I look at the future and marvel at the wonders I see there.
I'm not sure what
See
we're... Well,
you
okay, that's
there
not
and
true. I
then,
do know
my
what we're doing for
friends,
Nostalgia
or
Night
else.
next. I was about to say I'm not sure, but I am sure. I am going to be doing... assuming I remember on time, of course. I need to set up... damn it. What's it called again? Free Space 2. Because I really want to try Free Space 2 with sticks. And that sounds fun. Obviously, we're not doing that tonight. And probably the first whole stream of that will be me messing around getting the sticks set up again. as seems to be the tradition. But yeah, I definitely want to play Free Space 2 for the next one. At some point in the future, I would like to return to Tropico and play through the Modern Times campaign. But I don't think that's going to happen for quite a while. I would like to do a bunch of other stuff first and kind of... Yeah, this one went on a little bit longer than I really like a game to go on for Nostalgia Night. But we'll see. At some point, I definitely want to do the Modern Times campaign, because that sounds fun. Modern Times campaign isn't as good as the original, though, so who knows? Maybe I won't. But I'm definitely looking forward to Free Space 2. Buzzing around, blowing stuff up sounds fun. As for tonight, though, it is midnight. And it is high time that I went to bed. Let's see. Is anybody still streaming? It looks like Avi is doing Dark Tide. And it also looks like F is doing Dark Tide, question mark. Why isn't he showing? Oh, he is too showing on my follow list. Okay, I just didn't see him. Let's rate Af. Af is pretty cool. As I'm sure everybody who's watched me for any length of time has seen by now. If you don't think Af is cool, then, well, there's no helping you, but everyone is entitled to their own wrong opinion. Yeah. Anyway. What class is he playing anyway? I'm not sure. Anyway, I guess we'll go find out what Af is doing. And I hope to see you all back here tomorrow. Now, I know last night I said we were going to do X4 probably, or maybe Scum. But then I remembered Nostalgia Night, Thursday, and so we did this instead. So tomorrow we will be doing X4 with a small possibility of Scum. Yeah, we'll see. It is looking like the whole Armco Scum server thing might fall apart again. Which sucks, because I was pretty sure it was going to work this time. Every single time a new Scum update comes out, Wasted's like, ooh, yes, we're doing the Armco Scum server. And then he goes, and changes his mind. And so it doesn't happen. But oh well, enough about that. Let's all go watch Af. Hope you all have an awesome night. And goodbye.